Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of the e-commerce lab by Ecomcy, the place where everything related to Amazon FBA, private label, and e-commerce in general. My name is Vincenzo Toscano, founder and CEO of Ecomcy. Today, we'll bring you Anton and Nick from CopyMonkey team, which is actually an AI content generator tool for your Amazon business. What a better person and actual team to bring on board today to discuss actually AI and how we can actually use AI for scaling and growing your Amazon business, right? But before we jump into today's topic, for sure, I want to give you a few minutes to both of you, Nick and Anton, so you can introduce yourself, tell me a little bit about CopyMonkey, and let's discuss about how we can use this AI in our Amazon business. Yeah?
Sure. Vincenzo, thank you for having us here. Hello, everyone. My name is Anton. I'm CEO and founder of CopyMonkey, and CopyMonkey is an AI for Amazon content generation.
Awesome.
Guys, my name is Nick Milani. I've been in the Amazon space now for 4 years. Have my own private label brand as well as my own wholesale business, and I make content as well. So check me out. But CopyMonkey and I started to chat a couple months ago, and I really like what they're doing in terms of AI generated listings and descriptions, and really helping you just be able to optimize and create listings very quickly. So, I started to work with them closely and see how we can help other founders.
Awesome. Sounds great. Yeah, so I think just to start creating some context regarding today's episode, I think the first thing that for sure would be awesome to bring to the table is the importance of why it is key to keep optimizing your product listings in terms of images, A plus content, and so on. So I don't know if you guys can maybe bring just a quick summary around explain to our audience why you think it's such an important thing to always keep these areas within your Amazon business always optimized. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Nick, do you want to start with the general optimization part, and then maybe I can jump and explain how AI can help you with
That's
that?
correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds great.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, optimization is probably everything when it comes to Amazon, because unlike having your own Shopify store and being a marketing expert to bring traffic on your website to try and get people to buy on your website, Amazon is a marketplace. It's a search engine for shopping,
Yeah.
right? Instead of you going to Google, now you're going on Amazon and searching what you have in mind. And if you're not optimized, if you don't have the right titles, if you don't have the right bullet points, description, more importantly, even pictures, then the person searching what they have in mind will never see your product,
That's
right?
correct.
So it's so important for you to make sure your listings are optimized for two things. One, the Amazon algorithm that will pick your product to put in front of someone's search. And then the other thing is when the human looks at your listing, they have to make sure that they can read and that it tells a story so they can choose your product over the other ones.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that's a perfect explanation. I think for sure optimizing always your listings and images is super key. And I think for sure that's where Anton now is going to jump in and explain about how you can use AI for this. Because, I mean, we all see on a daily basis how many people out there is selling on Amazon. They are not doing this, which is they're just putting a listing on Amazon without any optimization, just very simple title, very simple keywords. And for sure, when then you see other sellers using tools, for example, as CopyMonkey, and taking advantage of the whole Amazon ecosystem in terms of data and keywords and really making that full optimization, you can definitely see a jump in what we call the discovery of your product and also organic positioning, right? So I don't know if maybe Anton, you can jump right now into here and explain how you could use AI to basically do this whole optimization process. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So basically, the idea behind CopyMonkey is that we help you to create content with the keywords. So as you know, on Amazon, you have title, you have bullet points, you have product description, generic keywords, and each and every part should have keywords, and your important keywords go on the title, next the bullet points, next the description. So you have keyword density. And now what you can do, you can, after you did all this keyword research, you can write the content by yourself you can hire someone on like Fiverr and stuff. But with CopyMonkey, you can create optimized content in a few clicks. And the thing is about the optimization, it's not, you should do it more than once, because
Yeah.
like the algorithm change. You might have some seasonal keywords, or your competitors started to target like some else keywords, so you might be losing sales. So that's why we think that you need constantly be optimizing listing. And if you will do it manually, it will be time consuming. If you will
Yeah.
do it with the freelancers, it will be very expensive and not time efficient. So that's where CopyMonkey helps you. You provide keywords. So you just export your keywords from like Cerebro or any keyword research tool that you like, and you upload it into CopyMonkey, and we help you to create the content with these keywords. And also, for example, if you're just the beginner and you decided to target like long tail keywords because they have a good ratio of competitiveness and search volume, so we help you not to miss any of those keywords, and we help you to input some of the like words from the tail, so you will have the long tail keyword, not just the
Awesome.
main keyword.
Great. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I think, yeah, for sure, we see AI lately be implementing so many things. I mean, not just Amazon, many other implementations, but I think also it would be awesome if you could just give briefly an explanation what, in essence, AI is in terms of, yeah, how you actually will implement it into an Amazon business. And then we can also, for sure, jump into our questions. I also have about AI personally. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, we try to do everything very easy. So
Okay.
if you want, for example, from if you don't have any listing and you want to create it from scratch, you can create it like in a matter of minutes. So you just upload the keywords, and we give you the title, the bullet points, the product description. So how the AI actually works? So AI write word by word as a human being. So it is the sentence that you get, it's actually unique because it was written word by word. Each and every time that you are using CopyMonkey, we write it from scratch. So that means that if you, for example, if you have a few similar products, we will create different content. And
Mm,
or if you have the competitors, if you're worried that the description would be the same, no, it will be unique, because
yeah,
the AI writes it word by word, and they try to implement the keywords with the like human-like sentence
I see.
explaining what is the product about.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that's super key because I mean, Nick, you as well, that you're an Amazon seller. I think our main concern when using tools is that uh, basically copying other people's content by mistake, just Anton is mentioning, and then having issues when it comes to copyright and all that. So I think it's great that
Hmm.
you clarified that in advance. That basically AI takes that into consideration.
Hmm.
Now, when it comes to AI and implementing this within your pro listings, I know you're mentioning that um, basically the tool provides you with the initial sentences and basically start writing the listing for you. But when it comes to actually basically interacting with the tool itself, would you need some kind of also provide some kind of modification to actually make it maybe more friendly to the reader? Or usually AI also you can define, as I have seen some tools, to make it formal friendly and the tonality of how you write. Yeah.
Yeah, so imagine, do you use Grammarly? Do you know
Yeah,
Grammarly?
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Grammarly.
exactly the thing. So you write the sentence, and Grammarly show you where you can improve it. So where you can fix some issues with grammar or
Hmm.
like mistake. So we do the same. So we
Okay.
generate you the sentence, and but you we all like we need the human in the loop right now. So 80% of work the AI already did. So you just need to, you know, quickly choose what do you like. If you don't like something, you can regenerate it. So but 80% of the work were did by CopyMonkey, and you like you have the 20% of the work. So it's
I
much
see.
better, it's much easier to edit than to write from scratch.
Awesome. That's great. Great. Now, I think I want to jump back to you, Nick. Now that we're talking about AI and CopyMonkey, which is an amazing tool when it comes to listing optimization. I don't know if maybe you can share with the audience today maybe some experiences you have had already with AI, and how you have seen that benefiting the whole process of for you as a seller in terms of saving time, being more efficient, and as Anton was saying, it basically makes the whole process more efficient overall for you as
Mm-hmm.
a seller. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think AI is going to be like an assistant of yours in the future, making your life easier in creation, in even just helping you scale your business, and in this case specifically, I think when it comes to creating listings, you're always doing keyword research and competitor research before you pick a product, before you create a listing.
that's correct.
So when you're looking to then you pick the product and like ready to launch, you're then looking to launch a listing and create the listing and make it as optimized as possible.
Yeah.
It can become intimidating to look at these listings and be like, what should I write? What features, what benefits
Mm,
are the most important? How do I put my keywords into them? So, like I said before, that it's optimized for Amazon's algorithm, but also the human who's reading it. So, I think when it comes to AI, is that it can help you just look at your keywords and look at what it's learned so far as the AI grows, and it can just spit out very quickly in seconds what it thinks you should put. And I think
awesome.
as a writer, someone who like writes a book, as someone who like just writes, they can attest to the fact that it's always hard to start writing. It's always
Yeah.
hard to, have a blank page and then be like,
Mm,
where do I start? But with a tool like CopyMonkey, it just like in seconds, it gives you what it thinks you should put. And then the human comes in and it's like, this is great. But you know what? I can maybe move this here and
yeah.
here and here,
Small changes.
you
Yeah.
know? Exactly. And then not only might it like give you these ideas that you never even thought of, and then you're like, whoa, actually, this works really well here.
Mm,
But it also makes sure that you use all of the keywords that are important to you and you don't miss those keywords because, again, you're always optimizing for the human, but you're always optimizing for the algorithm. So I think the AI is like the perfect partner because it'll think more freely and it'll do quicker for you to just be the human and be like, good, good, not good, and then done.
awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Well said. Well said. 100%. I think for sure you also touch on something very important, which is the actually CopyMonkey also helps you to basically understand if you're covering the whole spectrum of your keywords or not when it comes to when you start writing and starts telling you the score and everything. But I think one of the things that we also need to emphasize in here, and maybe Anton, you can also jump into this now, is that for sure a CopyMonkey can be an amazing tool when it comes to copywriting and everything. But I think at the end of the day, AI is also going to be limited by the quality of the keyword research that you do from other tools and the keywords you bring to the system, right?
Yeah, so that's why we are now developing our own keyword
Awesome.
research tool. Yeah,
Mm,
so our vision here is we want you not to miss the important keywords. So we
yeah.
want to make sure that your listing have all the important keywords that will help your customers to find your product. So
Mm,
that will bring you more sales, right? So that's why we already have the keyword research tool in terms of the competition. So you can choose the competitors and we can scrap the keywords from their listing. And that would be like the help for you. So you can pick the right keywords if like the
yeah.
ideas of keywords, let's say those. But also we're working on the feature that will help you to, so we will suggest you using some keywords if we
Mm,
think that you've missed it.
awesome. That's yeah, that's very nice. Yeah, because I think sometimes when you become tunnel vision that you think those are the only keywords you should be using and you don't explore aside of that, for sure you can leave a lot of cells on the table that you will never touch otherwise, which is great. Awesome, awesome. Looking forward for that tool, by the way. Great. So now let's quickly jump into images, right? So we know
Mhm.
AI can definitely help you with keywords and writing your listing, which is basically everything we've been discussing so far. But I'm actually very interested when it comes to images because let's be honest, images is all about the design that each person puts into the images, right? And it's also very perceptive, right? Some people might like specific colors, some people might like specific angles, lighting, so on. So I'm very curious to hear about how you see AI jumping into this and actually putting benchmarks when it comes to design and quality of images. Yeah.
Yeah, so our vision here is to know which image is better. There is only one way. You should test it. You should run the A/B experiment. And so here, the AI is so disruptive that, for example, now if you want to test something, you need to create the B version, right? For
Mm,
images or even for the copy, for the bullet points, for the title.
mm,
But with an AI, if you can create the version B within the
mm,
seconds, so you can find the optimal image, optimal copy for your particular niche, your
mm,
particular product, and your particular audience. So
mm.
with the image generation, that will be the next huge leap uh, in terms of content creation, because now you can easily run the experiments because you can create images and B version of your experiments in a matter of seconds.
I see. So basically, how you envision this tool is, let's say you have an image, and the AI will definitely take your main image and say, okay, make this change in the color, the lighting, whatever is the solution, and then you implement it. That's how you see it as an AI perspective.
Not exactly. Yeah. So there
Yeah,
will be
if
three
you could
steps.
explain it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm happy to do that.
It's
So
interesting.
there will be three steps. First of all, is to analyze what your competitors are doing. So
Okay.
because, for example, if you are selling like garlic presses, so like 70% of your top competitors will be showing the hand that is pulling the garlic, and on the background there will be like, I don't know, kitchen with garlic and stuff. So we will analyze it and show you what concept your competitors are using now. So then that's the first step. The second step is we will generate the concept for you. So you
Mm,
will pick which concept do you like. For example, for the garlic press example, we will create like, I don't know, 20 different concepts. And for example, you can pick, I want to have garlic press in the hand, and on the background, I want to have a kitchen with the bread and olive
mm,
oil because I think that it's resonating with my product. It looks well.
yeah.
Um, and that's step number two. So you pick the concept. And then the most disruptive part, the AI is actually putting your product, the AI generating the kitchen with the bread, with the olive oil,
Everything.
and put
Yeah.
your product inside this context. So you basically analyze your competitors, what they're doing right now. You pick the concept. So we help you to generate the concepts, but you are the human.
And
So you pick
yeah.
the concept, and then the AI just creates it for you.
That's awesome. Yeah, yeah, that's very nice. And
That's
do you
pretty
think
cool.
this? Yeah, for sure. I was saying to that. I mean, even for you, Nick, I don't know if you have maybe something to add in here as well, because I think it would be also great to have something similar in the copyright space as well, because I know right now, for example, you need to provide the keywords and everything. But let's imagine if down the line we could do something similar as Anton says, that we just select our 10 top 10 competitors, and then the tool automatically analyze the top 10 titles, the top 10 bullet points, the top 10 descriptions, and automatically generates the best title, bullet points, and
Hmm.
description that cover all the keywords for the top 10 competitors. So I don't know if you think that would be awesome. I think that will be a game
I
changer,
think
right?
absolutely, absolutely. If if I can do less work, I'm
Imagine that.
happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, if an AI tool can look at all what's working and what's not working and focus on what's working, absolutely. I think that's the future and that's the power of AI, you
Yeah.
know. So
Great.
absolutely, I think I mean, you're surprising me with cool stuff, Anton. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm waiting for those tools, man. 100%.
Yeah.
Great. So that means, just for audience that is listening to it, is that a tool you see CopyMonkey implementing in the future in AI when it comes to images as well?
Yeah, we're already working on that, and I
Awesome.
think we will see the solution this summer. But now
Okay.
with CopyMonkey, you already can create listing from scratch or
Yeah.
optimize your existing listing. And just in a matter of month, we will launch the A/B test feature. So basically,
Mm.
we will help you to create the B version, the B experiment, so you can find the optimal copy for your listing.
Awesome. So just for the clarity of our audience, when you do this A/B testing within CopyMonkey, this one is integrated with your Amazon account, or
Yeah,
you can see
exactly.
the
So
awesome.
we
Yeah.
basically using your seller account. So
Hmm.
we create the copy in the CopyMonkey, and with like you just click run the
Hmm.
experiment, but the experiment runs through your existing seller portal. So yeah, we're using Amazon in that sense.
Very nice. Very nice. Awesome. Yeah. Look, that's very nice, to be honest. When it comes to marketplaces, could you also clarify which marketplaces the tool actually covers on this instance for everybody listening today?
So we now work with the US
Hmm.
marketplace, but I think by the time this video will be launched, we will be covering all of the marketplaces.
Very nice. You are going very fast, Anton.
Yeah.
Very good. Great. So, yeah, I think one of my final questions, so I can also pick some of Nick brain here as an Amazon seller. I think it would be nice if maybe you can share with the audience some tips now that we are talking about images and copy and everything, for you as an Amazon seller, that you think it will benefit your audience. It could be some strategies you have seen working lately, or maybe some trick combining a strategy with CopyMonkey. So yeah, give us something that you think it will help the Amazon sellers listening to that.
So I think when it comes to, creating your own listings and trying to rank, um, I'm always a believer in the balance of algorithm and the human, right?
Yeah.
And so that's all I've been talking about so far. So
Yeah.
really, I think if you can look at your competitors, if you can look at the keywords that are being used and not used, these are the ones that most people actually look over. And there's a tool um, within even Helium 10 and all these other bigger tools that you can see um, for some of these keywords of who's using this keyword in their title.
Yeah.
And I think
Correct.
that's a big one, because if you're looking at all of these great keywords that people are using, or even the lower hanging fruit of between 1,000 to 10,000 searches per volume, or search volume per month, you can see who's using these keywords in their title. And I think we all know that titles are the most important part of your optimization for the algorithm, at least. And so if you can stuff maybe the ones that you're targeting into those keywords, that's the number one tip, is look at what people aren't doing.
Awesome.
Another tip is, I like to go in strategies. And I realize that this is probably not something that most people know about, but it's like target, the 700 search volume per month to 5,000 search volume per month, the
Mm.
lower hanging fruit, easier to rank, you know, less competition, longer tail keywords.
Yeah.
Go for those first, and then as you build momentum, then go tackle the bigger keywords. Don't search in, the example of silicone spatula, and see that it's like 60,000 search volume and be like, I have to be on the number one page of that.
Yeah.
Because most people that search silicone spatula, like I said, like it's an Amazon is like a marketplace. Amazon's a search engine. People who are searching silicone spatula are looking to see what comes up so they can make their search better.
Yeah.
They search silicone spatula to look at the examples and say, oh, you know what? I like the color red. Then they go back and type in red silicone spatula. So they're getting ideas. They're not ready to purchase
That's
in the
correct.
short tail keywords. They're getting ideas to search And then once they have longer tail keywords, then they're ready to purchase because they have a better idea.
Awesome.
So I think those are really big, like,
Yeah,
wake up
very nice.
calls of just like focus on these things. One other thing actually I wanted to mention that I learned the other day was that I know that white image backgrounds are the main image you should be using
Hmm.
for your listings on
Yeah,
Amazon, right? And that's kind of within their terms of service.
yeah.
But I was at a conference day in Lisbon, and we are looking at these like different ideas and A/B testings, and it's crazy because they mentioned that when you're doing an A/B test, when you have brand registry, you can run these A/B tests, and that's what Anton was talking about.
Yeah.
Um, they actually A/B tested images without white backgrounds, and then in the explanation in the A/B test, they were explaining, look, we have evidence and we want to show you here that our image might actually do a lot more conversions if it doesn't have a white background,
Hmm.
and they're typing that out in the description in the test.
Yeah.
And someone said that someone at Amazon is looking at this like a person is looking at these
Hmm.
descriptions. It's not a robot, which we're all used to.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're all used to some robot sending us a templated answer saying, nope, you messed with the terms of service.
You're
Get out of
done.
here.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what's interesting is that they said that they think that there's a human reading these and
Okay.
that some of their tests have actually resulted in Amazon saying, okay, use
Hmm.
this non-white background as a main image. So I thought that was super interesting
Yeah.
because that's something you don't really see, you know?
Yeah. That's a gold nugget just there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
definitely try that.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Nick. I appreciate it.
Hmm.
Awesome. So yeah, I think just to give you last chance, Anton, just to start concluding on the AI topic, is there anything else you think we should be touching today when it comes to AI? Or you think something useful for audience to that should know about it? Yeah.
Yeah, so AI is definitely changing the way we produce content. And I think that we should not be afraid of it and we should use it for our good. So if we can spend less time creating optimized listing, why not to do that? So just don't be scared about the AI. Try to use it. It's a powerful tool, so and it can increase your sales.
Awesome. Yeah, great advice for sure. Yeah, I think we should all be testing, especially in e-commerce that on a daily basis things change. I mean, if you don't do that, you die 100%.
I just think also like with CopyMonkey, like it's just easy for you to start creating listings,
Yeah.
like spend less time being intimidated, spend less time being like, oh, where do I start? What should I
Yeah, you don't
write?
know. Yeah.
Exactly. Like if you have a software, a tool that can help you whip something up quickly, and then you have something to give to Amazon and have your listing ready to go, but then over time, you can come back and optimize, but you have an assistant, you have someone who can help you do that quickly,
You have a
so then you
partner basically. Yeah.
exactly, and then you can focus on product development, you can focus on
Hmm.
more important things. So I think that's the power of it.
Awesome. Yeah, well said. Great. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I think I want to also give you an extra minute and just to for you to introduce where people can find more about CopyMonkey. I don't know if you have a promotion you want to share with your audience. So yeah, people can definitely go there and try it. Yeah.
Yeah, so just type www.copymonkey.ai, go on our website and try our tool. We have the special offer for all listeners and viewers. So I think you will find it in description, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're gonna find the link and everything. Is 30% for the first 3 months. So I think the coupon is 𝐃𝐎𝐍'𝐵. Okay, so
Nice.
use it, guys. Okay. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you being here. I mean, all the knowledge and everything was amazing. So definitely looking forward to have you in the next one. Okay, it was a pleasure to have you.
Thank you
Absolutely.
very much,
Thank you,
Vincenzo. Thank you,
Vincenzo.
Nick.
Thank